Welcome to another episode of In the Spotlight within Carter County Schools. I'm Brandon Young, your Public Relations Coordinator, and I'm here at Hampton Elementary School with occupational therapist Beth McClain and her student intern from East Tennessee State University, Albany Geyer. And these ladies have taken some time this morning to be with us to share what they're doing with the students who are in occupational therapy during this fall time of the year. And it's some great activities. So, ladies, thank you for taking the time to be with us today.
So our special ed department, our director had got us some pumpkins to use for this week, which we're so appreciative of and have made good use of them. So one of our activities for this week has been, we've got a sensory experience here. We've been carving pumpkins, letting them get their hands down in the guts and the seeds. We've been learning about the different parts of the pumpkins, and that really correlates with what they're learning about in class too. A lot of them, I see their pictures out on the walls. Here we've got some pumpkins. Some kindergartners have colored. They've cut out and put it together to get some fine motor skills, pre-writing skills, some visual motor skills there of having to put it together correctly based on a picture. For this pumpkin, it's looking a little rough at this point in the week. We have been using golf tees, and we put them in the pumpkin. And they can use a hammer, and this is really working on some bilateral coordination here. So we're going to hammer in the golf tee, and then we fill it up with golf tees, and we count them, we talk about the colors, and then we have to use our fingers to pull them back out. So that's really working on some fine motor skills and some strengthening there of our finger muscles. Here we have some preschoolers. They have painted our little mini pumpkins this week. So that's really working on some pre-writing, some creativity there. They really enjoyed that. Had a really fun time with that this week. Had some sensory experiences in there. This one has been a little bit of a challenge. It has a lot of attention to detail, attention to task, which has been a struggle this week because it takes so long to complete. So we have some beaded pumpkins. They've had to construct the pumpkin, add all the beads onto each line here, and then match their pumpkin up to the picture. So I'm going to pass this off to my student, Albany. She's going to tell you about the others.
All right, Albany, tell us about these other things.
So here's our pumpkin shapes. We do this with Play-Doh. So the kids would take the Play-Doh out and then just use their hands. We work a little bit of bilateral coordination here as we move the shapes out. This works also on our visual motor skills. Next, we have our pumpkin alphabet. So the kids will go through and they do the sequence out the alphabet. They trace the letters. And then at the bottom was the missing letters where they would cut out. So we work on those scissor skills. Also bilateral coordination, and then we work on gluing, so also some bilateral coordination skills, and then we just do some handwriting, so we're working on our baseline awareness, our proper casing of words, and just overall handwriting mechanics.
Oh, this is wonderful. So if you wouldn't mind, and both of you can chime in on this, a lot of our viewers may not be familiar with occupational therapy and why students are in occupational therapy. So as we're spotlighting this, tell our viewers a little bit about why a student would be chosen for occupational therapy and why these activities are so good for those kids.
Yeah, students a lot of times are referred to occupational therapy for deficits in fine motor skills, a lot of handwriting deficits, visual motor skills, maybe needed some extra sensory support in the classroom. So our goal is to help them be as independent as possible in the classroom. And so through these activities, these are really working on some core foundation skills that carry over into the classroom, that carry over into handwriting and cutting and completing their work independently in the classroom.
So as you can tell, these are some great activities to celebrate fall and to help those students with fine motor skills while having a blast doing it. So ladies, thank you for what you do every day. I know you have to enjoy it, and you enjoy the kids. Mm-hmm. And that's what it's all about. Continue to like and share our content, and continue to tune in, and we'll keep bringing you positive happenings and in the spotlight videos from Carter County Schools. And until next time, stay well.